Hello everybody. So we're out of quarantine and out and about. So we decided to go out and look at a few more properties this morning. One of them we drove by before, but we're gonna go check it out again. I think it's the one at the top of Shanna's list.
Yep.
And then there's another one that's about 15 minutes from that place. We're gonna check it out too. We've said before, we're kind of narrowing down on what areas we want to be in. There's about 3 parts of Georgia we've narrowed down to. I've tried to talk Shannon into some other areas, but she said no to Elko, Nevada.
Yes.
For some reason.
Because of snow.
And I even mentioned the idea of Kentucky before.
No.
Yeah, that's the response I got. She was open to the idea of Eastern Tennessee.
But it's gotten too expensive.
Yeah, we can't afford that anymore. So that puts us back to Georgia and Alabama. And even with Alabama, she's skeptical.
Yes, I am.
So she doesn't want to be North Alabama because of the tornadoes and stuff. So we'd have probably end up between Birmingham and Montgomery if we did do Alabama. I'd like to be up around Gunnersville, but
No.
she says too many tornadoes through that area.
Yes.
So that puts us back to our few spots in Georgia. So get over to this property and we'll show you around, kind of show you what we're looking for.
Really overgrown since we've been here last.
So you can tell how quick nature's taking it back.
Mm-hmm. I like that it's on a dirt road.
All right, so we are at property 2. We did not show you property 1 because I'm pretty sure we were on someone else's property. So directions didn't give exact, they just had a certain waypoint and then said 8.3 miles on your left. We got down there and it looks like there's 5 or 6 different lots that were probably 20 to 30 acres each. We drove up into one and there was a barn sitting up there, so we're pretty sure someone else already bought that and was starting to build. So we couldn't quite tell which one was the one for sale. So in the nature of not trespassing, we turned around and came onto this one. We're gonna get more details on the first one. I like the first one better. It was on rolling hills. You could see the tree lines in the back. It was pretty awesome. Shanna likes this one better. This one's 15 acres. The other one was 20. This one also has another 15-acre lot next to it that down the road I could see opening up maybe. So I'm gonna try to pan around and show you a little bit of this, but I'm just a bunch of trees, so not sure how it'll come out. But definitely kind of what we're looking for, dirt road out in the middle of nowhere. So we'll see which one Shanna talks me into.
This one.
If either. There's still some other areas I want to go look, and
This is the one I want.
a few more things to line up for us to be able to do it. And odds are this will sell a week before we get all the funds together and everything lined up the way we want. So we at least have markers for the edge of the property line. So this would be the view across the street. One problem with this property over the last one is you can't see the whole thing. The other one had roads cut in it when they were taking the timber down. Because of that, you could kind of drive through and see all the properties, and since it was a rolling topography, you could see the whole thing. This is a little more flat, overgrown, so I about need a drone to be able to see everything. So if any of you want to donate a drone to the cause, I'll take it.
like it right here. It's peaceful.
So that tree right there is marked. I'm guessing that's the other property line, which if you noticed from the previous one where my car was, I have not moved the car. So that kind of shows you the width of the property.
So it's right here.
Looks like it.
It's quiet here.
It is. We had the down payment. Well, we would definitely consider this property. I would definitely consider the last property. Shanna's a little more skeptical. So we'll have to find more information out and keep saving up for the down payment and hope whatever we want's still here when we get to that point. We're definitely within a year of being able to do it, hopefully sooner. And a lot of these lots do sit out there for 6 months, year and a half. So hopefully these do too.
Okay. Don't bother that person.
So we're turning around down here, and they got a gated drive. And the sign says, if you are not kin and you did not call, do not bother to stop. EMC, emergency services, and law enforcement are always welcome here. So, and then they got their beware of dog. So, yeah. They like their privacy. But yeah, so for now, we're gonna head home, get more details on the first one so we could get a more accurate location and maybe go back in a week or two. And then we'll see on this one. We're dang near where we could afford this place. But we'll see. Any additional thoughts?
No.
You just want to buy it?
Yep. I just want to get out in the country.
Oh yeah. Well, we're getting ready to run to this one property I'm selling. I love the area it's out in, and I want to show Shanna the roads and just kind of that area. So the second purpose of this trip also is going to be to see if between gravel roads and the Jeep, if it's too bumpy, and how well this GoPro mount works. So we'll see how this goes.
Hi guys, today's project for me is to get our third garden little bed, I guess it is, going. I guess that's what you would call it. Here is the ones that I've had for the last couple of years. They've done pretty well. I have to figure out the planting times because my cucumbers last year got scorched, so I did it a little bit too early, I think. I just had lettuce come out of this one right here. Actually, you can see some lettuce right now that's not quite time to pull. I planted more of this lettuce in this one the other day, and then I planted more in here, a different type of lettuce, but somehow this year a cucumber just randomly came up from last year, which was very interesting, but we'll see what happens there. Now my plan is to put cucumbers in this one, and then I have a small little hanging one that I'm planning on putting maybe one of the cucumbers in it and let it go down our little railing here. So that is what I'm planning on doing. Let's see how this goes, because I am not good with the GoPro, and so I'm trying to figure this out. So Jeff will probably have to delete a lot of this because it's just not going to work out. But let me get this the GoPro set up and I'll show you what I'm doing. Okay, so I need to set this up. I've got to put the wheels on it and put this little thing that does the water. You put the water down it and it'll keep the soil underneath wet. So let's get that going here. Let's start with the wheels. Gotta be smart about this. Okay. It moves around really easy, so I can put it in our screened-in porch if it gets too hot, which is really nice to do. Okay, so now we need to start putting the dirt in. Normally I would say have gloves, but my gloves are super dirty right now, so I'll just get my hands dirty. They say to fill it up to about there's a line right here, so it's about right there. They said to fill it up all the way to there. Make sure this pipe is sitting straight up, so then the water, so it'll rush right underneath. And these are great starters to do gardening. I wish I had a big garden. I used to at our old house, but we don't know what we're planning on doing the next year. So we're kind of holding out to see what we do. And if we end up sticking around here a couple more years, my plan is to get a big garden going. So we'll see how things go and what we end up doing. We really have no clue what we're doing. We just wing things anymore these years. As you get older, you start winging things for some reason. When we used to be younger, it seemed like we always had plans. Now it's like, we're just gonna wing this. I am hoping these cucumbers, actually, since I'm doing a little bit more into the summertime, I'm hoping this will work out. We'll see. And then I have enough to do more. My plan is to plant maybe some stuff in this pot, and I have a little basket thing that I can put up here that my dad made me, and so I'm going to put that up here. I'm not quite sure what I'm planting on that one yet. I might go get some herbs. That's partially my plan, because we do use herbs here and there in some of our stuff. So I was thinking about maybe in a couple weeks going and getting some more herbs and doing some herbs. I would like to, if we can pull it off, I'd like to maybe get one more of these next in a couple weeks, and then put some strawberry plants. That was what I'm thinking, but we'll see if I get around to it or not. It's summertime. I've got to start mowing a lot, So it's gonna get, I'm gonna get pretty busy. So I don't know if I'll get around to the strawberry plants or not, but we'll see how things go in the next couple of weeks. Now I gotta find out where I put the seeds. I have no idea. Okay, I'm back. I found the seeds. This one I can't put in this yet because I've got to put it actually in one of these plant holders. So this one I won't get planted today, but this is a different type of cucumbers. We like different types. So I figured I'll get a few different types to just, then we can decide which ones we like a little bit better, and then next year I can buy those and do more of those. That is my plan. But this one you don't have to put in a pot, so I'm gonna go ahead and plant that in this one today, and then we'll go from there. On the other one, I might do that later this week. I haven't decided yet, but I wanted to at least get this one going. Okay, let's see how many I have to do and how many holes. Okay. Okay, well, I have some left over, so I might end up putting these in another one of these if I can go over and get more. We'll see if the store even has any more of these, because I know the last time I was in there they were pretty low on these, so we'll see how these go, and then I'll debate on if I go get one of these. But they say these cucumbers can be done all the way up to July, so for our area, so we'll see. I might end up planting more because we absolutely love cucumbers, and right now the store is selling cucumbers at $1 a piece, and I think that's just stupid. So we'll see what we can get out of this. I'll water this here in a few minutes, and I think that just wraps up this section of it. Hopefully I did okay with the GoPro. We'll see how much Jeff actually takes out. Could be a lot. This is my first time really doing the GoPro by myself, so yeah, we'll see how it goes. But hopefully this turns out okay enough that he can get quite a bit of stuff for you guys. See you later.